You think you're running this race alone, and you're not. There's someone walking right behind you. Maybe it's your son. Maybe it's a daughter. Maybe it's an employee who looks up to you or a friend who's silently struggling. They're watching where you step. They're watching how you handle stress. They're watching to see if this kingdom thing is real or if it's just a phase. If you stumble, they stumble. If you quit, they quit. But if you stand, they also learn how to stand. And on day 39 of the Kingdom Challenge, we stop living for ourselves and we start living for that shadow that we cast. Welcome back to the Applied Faith Podcast. I'm Tyler Yaw, and this is day 39 of the Kingdom Challenge. After today, we only have one day left. Tomorrow, at the end of the day, we cross the finish line of the 40-day Kingdom Challenge. But before we get there, we need to talk about the why. For the last 39 days, we focused on you, your habits, your mind, your body. But if Christianity stops with you, it's way too small. Here's a hard truth. You are a lid. You are the ceiling for the people you lead. Your family, your business, your circle, they can only rise as high as you are willing to climb. If you're disciplined, you give them permission to be disciplined. If you're lazy, you also give them permission to be lazy. You are setting the standard for the next generation every single time you wake up in the morning. I want to look at the most audacious verse in the New Testament, and it's from the Apostle Paul in 1 Corinthians 11:1. And he says, "Follow my example as I follow the example of Christ." Think about the confidence that takes, especially from someone who was a murderer who threw Christians into jail. But most Christians are scared to say that. We say, "Oh, don't look at me. I'm a mess. Just look at Jesus. Don't look at me. I'm not good enough." But Paul, the one who had all of the reasons to tell people not to look at him because of his checkered past, he's the one that said, "Follow my example because I follow Christ." It doesn't matter where you are in your walk. It doesn't matter how much you've sinned in the past. It doesn't matter where you came from. All that matters is that now Christ has filled you, and now you are able to set the standard for those who look up to you. Paul didn't just say that. Paul knew that people needed a physical model to follow. He said, "Watch how I live. Watch how I suffer. Watch how I pray and do what I do." This is the standard of the kingdom warrior. You should be living in such a way that you can look your children in the eye and say, "Do exactly what I do and you will find God." If that scares you, good. It should. That's what the fear of God is. The fear is called the fear of the Lord, and it will keep you straight. We use this tool, I like to call it the biography test. Imagine someone is writing a biography about your life, but they can only write it based on your actions from the last 39 days. What would the title of that chapter be? Would it be "The Man Who Almost Tried and Didn't Quite Complete the Kingdom Challenge"? Or would it be "The Man Who Refused to Quit and Found His Legacy in the Lord"? Your legacy isn't what you hope people say about you at your funeral. Your legacy is the aggregate of your daily habits. If you want to leave a legacy of strength, you have to live a day of strength. And it starts today. I want you to identify one person in your life who is in your shadow. Maybe it's someone younger. Maybe it's someone newer in the faith. Maybe it's someone that you lead at work. I want you to intentionally encourage them today. Send them a text. Send them a coffee. Take them a coffee to work. Look them in the eye and speak life into them. Tell them, "I see greatness in you. I want you to keep moving forward." Pass the flame. A fire that isn't shared eventually goes out. We've done so much over these last 39 days and tomorrow, the last 40 days, that if people aren't seeing that swell up within you, you probably did something wrong. I want you to know that people have seen what you've been doing on the outside. And if you take that chance to intentionally encourage them today and tell them that you see the fire in them too, they will know you have changed and they will know they can change too. And they can do the things for the kingdom that you are already doing. They are watching you. Give them something worth seeing. I'm Tyler, y'all. This is it. Get some rest. We have one more day tomorrow. Thank you for listening to the Applied Faith podcast. And this is day 39 of the Kingdom Challenge. And I'll see you tomorrow for day 40.